Hey everyone, this is John Trent with BountyIntoComics.com. I'm going to talk to you about some Avengers 4 stars, some Marvel TV star, Rosario Dawson, and then we have an X-Men actress, Zoe Kravitz. So the Avengers 4 stars, we got Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson, Chadwick Boseman, Don Cheadle, and Mark Ruffalo, and then they were joined by Rosario Dawson and X-Men First Class's Zoe Kravitz. They joined an organization called March for Our Lives. And then if you've been watching the news over the past year, that you saw activists David Hogg and Emma Gonzalez in this video. And the gist of it, it's super cringy. I mean, the puns and the metaphors are just, it's just pretty awful. But they joined this organization, March for Our Lives, for a Get Out the Vote video. There's nothing, I mean, in the video they just talk about their first time, and they allude to the fact that they make all these sexual references to like how like, oh, my first time I was in a fire hall, it was in a church, and it's just, what are you, like, it's just not funny, it's not entertaining, it's just pure cringe. And then when the punchline is that it's not even their first time about having sex, it's their first time voting, so then it's even worse. I mean, they try and make a comparison between these two, and it just does not work whatsoever. It's probably one of the worst videos I've ever seen in my life. Maybe besides the one where last year where they did the Get Out the Vote video too. That was pretty awful too. But this one takes the cake. But what's interesting is that the video is actually a kind of like a disguise. So March for Our Lives is a super anti-gun group. The video doesn't make any notion of like what exactly the group stands for. It just is trying to get people to get out to vote, register to vote, and then they're trying to encourage people to get their friends and their neighbors to get out to vote too. But March for Our Lives is a huge anti-gun group. Depending on where you stand on that maybe you'll find the video more entertaining than others. But the group definitely has like some big initiatives that they're trying to pass. Probably their most controversial is that they want to ban on all semi-automatic rifles. That's pretty much any kind of like AR-15. A lot of people that use for sports shooting, a lot of people use for home defense, and a lot of people use for hunting. They also want to ban on high-capacity magazines. That's probably also pretty controversial. It's not even really that high capacity. It's magazines that hold more than 10 bullets. They want that banned. So you better hope you don't miss if someone's coming through your front door.
There were so many options.
I mean, I didn't know how to do it.
Where to put it, where to slide it in.
I was in the back of a firehouse. So finally, I just went and I just did it.
I was nervous.
It was amazing.
So hot. Voting is so hot.
So you can see the Zoe Kravitz clip is just super cringe. Like, oh, it's so hot. Oh my gosh, like, no, it's not hot. It's just chilly in here now. But what's interesting about this is you're seeing these Avengers 4 actors, the Marvel TV, Rosario Dawson and Zoe Kravitz. They're using their celebrity status to push political agenda, which they can do, but I mean, it also could turn people off from their films. I doubt that it'll have a huge impact on Avengers 4. Given that it's probably the last huge Marvel film, but it could impact into the future. People might see Avengers 4, and then they might not see anything else after that, or they won't see anything that Chris Evans is in or Scarlett Johansson is in after that. It could affect films that don't have the huge like mass appeal and like massive brand name where they're already attached to it, and that could affect their personal value down the road and the kind of movies that they're able to do. Or it might give them access to more movies because people in Hollywood kind of like this stuff. Let me know what you think. What do you think about their video? What do you think about them associating with this anti-gun group? Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it's a bad idea? Let me know in the comments below. I'll be interested to see what you guys have to say. Thanks, and this has been John Trent with BountyIntoComics.com. Make sure you subscribe here to us on YouTube. Make sure you follow us on Discord or join our Discord. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, and then we're on Facebook as well, so you can follow us there. Until next time.